Okay, ready? Ready? Let's go! Set! Ready? Set! Ready! Here we go! Set, go! Got it! Ready? Hunt! Ready! Ready! On the set, go! Ready, set, hunt! Down! Ready? Set up! Here we go, set! Ready? Okay, break! Set, go!
It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll see Brock Bowers. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Raiders and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday. So it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They Week 18, or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after... of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the pistol, a give to White. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. But it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory. But with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. Those fall into the wrong hands. That game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Throwing now from the gun. We'll drop this underneath to White. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Browns are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter.
No score.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll run with White. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Left side, he's got Njoku. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. That's into the hands of Diggs. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's a Browns 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Diggs on the reception. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll find his running back, White. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. To the back of the end zone. He's got David Njoku. Browns. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. They'll run out of the gun. This is White. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball incomplete on third down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be third down. They'll throw out of the gun. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase.
And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This pass caught by Judy. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Cleveland.
They'll look to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second.
A 50-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. He'll drop to throw. He runs with it. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Browns move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back to the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a loss.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now, faking the give. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. The extra point is up and through. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through. And yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback. But the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here it is on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The game brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
On second down, a run with White. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll find his running back, White. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. He's going to have a Browns first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. It is 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Browns add on to their lead. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with White. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Browns 1st down. They motion a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. On a zone read, a give to White. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's White. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great wisdom on the coverage defensively.
He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory.